Q.24 world has changed and multilateral institutions now have to embed these changes. In the light of the statement, highlight the importance of WTO in the present world order and needs to reform it. Yes. 2. Answer. There is an increasing threat to multilateral institutions from newly emerging forces of global politics and economy. Where multilateral institutions need to change. Reforms in multilateral institutions like FUN, WB, IMF and WTO are demanded. These demands arise from the following reasons. 1. The socio-political economic reasons behind their formation no longer prevail in the world. 2. After the fall of USSR, there is a tendency towards unilateralism. With growing developing economies, the world is becoming increasingly multilateral. 3. Lack of adequate representation to countries of the third world. Most of the times, powers are concentrated in Europe and North America. Importance of WTO. 1. It helped developing countries like India and China gain from global trade. 2. It gives voice to the small and developing countries in trade disputes with the developed nations. 3. It put forward a trade agenda that is fair, equitable and rules-based. Thus it reduces scope for tariffs and non-tariff barriers that obstruct trade. 4. WTO's most favored nation and national treatment articles stipulate that each WTO member must grant equal market access to all other members and that both domestic and foreign suppliers must be treated equally. 5. Rules are designed to help governments resist lobbying efforts by domestic interest groups seeking special favors. 6. Brings greater certainty and predictability to international markets. It would enhance economic welfare and reduce political tensions. Need to reform WTO. 1. U.S. has systematically blocked the appointment of new appellate body members and de facto impeded the work of WTO appeal mechanism. 2. Concerns over the politicization of the body appointment and reappointment process, and the quasi-attribution of permanent appellate body seats to the U.S. and European Union (EU). 3. The dispute settlement process favors the powerful nation in reality, as the small and developing countries cannot impose sanctions after failure of all opportunities at dispute settlement, they end up taking the loss. 4. The Doha development agenda is stalled by the attempts of developed countries to push their own agenda. This is against the interest of developing nations. 5. WTO has played a very limited role in helping address other global issues related to trade, such as food security, climate change and global trade imbalances. 6. In the light of growing protectionism and emerging regional trading groups, WTO should reinvent itself and be a true representative of